And they're off in the Finger Lakes. Lid lifter G Munning did not get off to a particularly good start. He spots the field a couple of lengths. Courageous Ula did, and like he likes to be, he is freewheeling on the front end. He already has a 2-length lead. They're chasing behind him. It's Happy Instead and Newport Bridge. They race as a team. The Delaware boys, Kevin Navarro has a good hold of him in fourth. He's about 5 from the front. Recovering there was G Munning. At the back is Interchanger as they race around the far turn through an opening quarter in a quick 22 and 4. Courageous Ula, Newport Bridge, the gray sidles up alongside. From the back, the Delaware boys starts to roll just outside of Happy Instead. G Munning rides the rails as the field comes off the turn and into the stretch. Newport Bridge, Courageous Ula battles right back. The Delaware boys in the blue cap with dead aim down the center through a half and 46 and almost 2. Courageous Ula, here comes the Delaware boys with a full head of steam and past the 16th pole. The Courageous Ula still holding off the Delaware boys. Courageous Ula, the Delaware boys, Courageous Ula, and the Delaware boys hit it together. It kicks off the first pick 3 of the day. No changes in the second. Post time for race 2 is in just over 22 minutes. Folks, and they're off. Cruising to win in Bold Look show first now between fillies. There goes Amalada Lady and 2. Oh, going down there at the back was Widow. Widow went down at the back of the pack. Back up front, Cruising to Win has made the lead here by a length and a half, 2 on Amalada Lady. Bella Banker just moved up along the inside. Heavy favorite Bold Look is back and forth, about 4.5 from the front, and the trailer is Diva de Oro. As the field makes their way to the far turn, opening quarter went in 24 flat, Cruising to Win, long shot leader by 2. Bella Banker and Amalada Lady battling it out for second and third. Then we come back to Bold Look, 5 more to Diva Doro, who's at the tail end of the field. The field makes their way off the turn and into the stretch through a half and 48 and 2. They've surrounded the leader, and coming off the turn, Bella Banker takes over. Bella Banker has the lead, Amalada Lady, and now Bold Look, the favorite, comes charging down the center of the course. Less than an eighth of a mile ago, Bold Look and Bella Banker are going to duke it out to the line. Bold Look takes the lead away from Bella Banker. Coming to the line, it's Bold Look by a length and a half. Then it was Bella Banker and 35 cents. Race number 3 comes up next. And they're off. Bobbling a bit at the start there was the number 7, Kameen Sierra, who's at the back of the pack. 2:30 a.m. There's Storm and Sammy, and the first of Blamaker from the rail. It's down to Blamaker and Storm and Sammy battling for the lead. A length and a half back to 2:30 a.m. Puckish joins him in fourth, 4 lengths from the front. Then we come back to a waiting trial. Burning Money's to the inside and at the back after the bobbling start. It's the gray, Kameen Sierra, Blamaker, and Storm and Sammy tear through an opening quarter of 22 and 4. They're midway on the turn, and they've opened up 7 lengths on 2:30 a.m. And Puckish, as the field makes their way to the quarter pole, Blamaker has put away Storm and Sammy. And Blamaker, he's 6-1, and he has a 3-length lead. Storm and Sammy, the favorite, can't keep up. 2:30 a.m. going to take a shot at him 1/8 of a mile ago. And from the back, Puckish on his debut is starting to level off. They're coming to the 16th polo. And Blamaker, Engelhardt going to put 2 firsters over in 2 racing days. This one 6-1. He won it by 3. Then it was 2:30 a.m. And Puckish along for fourth was $4. Post time for the fourth is in just over 21 minutes. And they're off. Off a bit slowly there was the 4, Alpha Sunny. There's Hot Take Jake for the lead. Now the favorite Bustino Santino comes through to take charge just ahead of Hot Take Jake. Then we come back to a Knight's Courage, who's 3rd. Paint the lines outside of him, 4th, 5th at the rail is Not My Type. 6th is Solo Flight. Then we come back 3 or 4 lengths to Alpha Sunny, and Rev Parker is at the back. 23-second opening quarter. Bustino Santino, 3 parts of a length. Hot Take Jake, second. Not My Type moves up in third. Then we come back to A Knight's Courage, who's fourth. Alpha Sunny is running through horses. They just went right through that hole, and he's going to about to move into second. Is Alpha Sunny coming with a big rally on the far outside through a half and 47 and 1. The field comes off the turn and into the stretch. Bustino Santino's been there from the start. He's going to try and take him gate to wire. Alpha Sunny keeps coming. He's outside. Not My Type's at the rail. Deep stretch. Bustino Santino's on his hands and knees. Here's Alpha Sunny. Alpha Sunny goes by Bustino Santino, and Alpha Sunny's going to report home a length winner. Then Bustino Santino, Not My Type, solo flight round. $22.35, 50-cent pick 3, 514, $40.75. The 50-cent pick 4, 1514, $86.75. And they're off. Both the number 2 Onofrio and the 7 Manny Penny jumped at the start, quickly recovered. As they go under the wire the first time from the rail out, it's Hinani, Dancing with Jake, and Go Grad 3-ply into that first turn. Right behind them is Croag Patrick in fourth. To his outside, Manny Penny's recovered, rushes up into fifth. The two at the back, 6 lengths behind Manny Penny, is Onofrio, and the trailer is Stanley Ruff. The favorite is all the way. He's 20 lengths from the lead, 15 from the front. As Hinani and Go Grad go on with it. Then it's the duo of Dancing with Jake and Manny Penny through an opening quarter of 24 and 2. A length and a half back to Croag Patrick, who moves up, and then about 8 more back to the duo of Onofrio and Stanley Ruff as the field makes their way to the far turn through a half in 49 and 3. Hinani dealing with Go Grad, Dancing with Jake, an upset chance, ready to go 3 deep. Up the inside, Croag Patrick, Kevin Navarro searching for some room. Then we come back to Manny Penny from the back. Stanley Ruff starting to stir, but he has about a quarter of a mile to make up 10 or 12 lengths as the field makes their way to the top of the stretch. Hinani, Jackie Davis goes to work. Dancing with Jake looking to upset the apple cart off the turn and into the stretch, and Dancing with Jake just took the lead away from Hinani, who tries to battle back. Down the center, Stanley Ruff's really getting going now as they come to the 16th pole. Still there is Dancing with Jake, but Stanley Ruff is huffing and puffing and blows that house down. Stanley Ruff by a length and a half now, 2 over Croag Patrick. $18.32, and the 50-cent pick 3, 141, $74.37. Race 6 comes up next. Kicks off the final pick 3 of the day. Right there in the gate. And they're off. Chica's Tekka last in, first out, goes to the lead, now challenged immediately by Young at Heart. Young at Heart in her dirt debut makes the top. She's chased outside by April Storm, and I'm pretty good. The firster is in contention early. Along the inside, fellow firster Stunning Sugar's there. Then we come back to Chica's Tekka, who broke shortly. She's back in 5th. Between rivals, there's Country Manor. At the rail is Young at Heart, is putting in the work, rather. Far outside, All Pink is Reason to Risk. As they go to the opening quarter in 23 and change, Stage Conflict and Banker Murray round out the 10 of them. Young at Heart dealing with April Storm. April Storm comes to the throat latching right alongside Young at Heart as they pass the quarter pole. I'm Pretty Good rides the rails in 3rd with Country Manor, a wide bid 4th off the turn into the stretch. April Storm trying to pull an upset here. Heyman Harkey and April Storm have just opened up a 2-length lead. They're 60-1. April Storm is running up the score past the 16th pole. 60-1. She looks like she's 6-5. April Storm won it by 8, geared down. It got tight for second. Country Manor got up over 50-cent try, 796, $751.25, and the 10-cent super, 7962, 95 cents shy, and they're off. Zucker Race broke alertly today and goes for the lead. There's McDonough to challenge in second. Along the rail, moving up his broken-hearted third. When we come back to Lucky Mucho Man, he was just passed by both Blue Lieutenant and Masawa. Pure Crazy Groove is there, and at the back of the back is Mudville 9. A host of them on the front end. They're lined up 4 across. From the rail out, it's Broken Hearted. Then McDonough, Zucker Race, and Masawa joins the fray just a length and a half from the lead. Back in 5th is Blue Lieutenant through an opening quarter in a contested 23 and 1. Sixth along the inside is Mudville 9, who's moved up as the field makes their way on the far turn. At the back of the pack, up Pure Crazy Groove and Lucky Mucho Man. Broken Hearted still there and cuts the corner and opens up a 2-length lead. McDonough giving chase, so too Zuka race to a half and 47 and almost 2. Coming to the 8th pole, Broken Hearted has built a 4-length lead. Mudville 9 up the inside from the back. Masawa at a big price down the center, but coming down to the line. Broken Hearted got to the top and went gate to wire to win it by 3.5. Then it was exacta 1-3, 43-40. 50-cent try, 138, 91.75, and the dime super, 1384, $72.80. Race 8 comes up, and they're off. There goes our boy Cheekham. Steiner's there. Far outside, 30 Oysters. These three try to separate themselves as Leo and Royal moves up, and holding position at the rail is Mr. Einstein. Behind him's gliding a Fleet. Then we have Rhymes Like Dimes. And anything passable where he likes to be at the back. Speed duel up front. Steiner and our boy Cheekham race away. They got 4 or 5 lengths on Leo and Royal, who moves up between Mr. Einstein and 30 Oysters. Then we have the duo of Rhymes Like Dimes and gliding a Fleet. And at the back of the pack is anything passable. Steiner puts away our boy Cheekham for now through a snappy opening quarter of 23-3. Steiner's built a 5-length lead. Our boy Cheekham starts to backpedal. Mr. Einstein goes forward. So does Leo and Royal. From the back, gliding a Fleet starting to get going. So too is anything passable. Then we have 30 Oysters as the field makes their way to the far turn, led by Steiner. Stride starting to shorten a bit. Jackie Davis getting after Mr. Einstein. Andre Worry getting after Leo and Royal, not making much of a dent right now. Through at 3/4 in 1:12 and 4. Off the turn, into the stretch. Emmanuel De Diego and Steiner trying to see this through. Mr. Einstein could be their only challenger at the 8th pole. It's still Steiner. Mr. Einstein. Steiner and Mr. Einstein. Steiner to the 16th pole. No signs of stopping because Steiner has a 4-length lead. It's all Steiner, gate to wire in the finale. He went up by 3.5. Then it was Mr. Einstein tight for third. Paid $6.40. 50-cent pick 3, 712, 609 and a quarter. 50-cent pick 4, 1712, $1,708.75. 50-cent pick 5, 41712, $9,643 and a quarter. Nobody picked 6 today. 4 of 6, $146.75. There'll be a pick 6 carryover into tomorrow's card, the Tuesday card, of $2,731 American dollars. And tomorrow's card, 9-race card, starts at 1 p.m. Wednesday starts 1:15. Post time starting next Monday for the last 12 days of the meet in November. It's 12:20. That wraps up the live portion of today's card. Simulcasting remains open until 5:30. Casino remains open until 4 a.m. First post tomorrow for the 9-race card with that pick 6 carryover is 1 p.m. Until then, on behalf of the broadcast team, staff, and management here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack, I'm the track announcer, the Big A, Anthony Stabile. Thanking you for joining us on this Monday. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Until then, please arrive home wherever you're going safely. Have a great night.